Hey everybody, Jason C. sitting here with Justin Hartley, who plays Oliver Queen, Ollie, a.k.a. Green Arrow.
There you go.
You got a lot of names, my friend.
I know. I've always had a lot of names. I go by many names, many faces, many names, many costumes, things like that. Especially this year. So,
right.
Yeah, I am. I'm wearing several different costumes.
Ollie's got a bigger role this year.
Yeah.
He's coming on with all the arrows. And tell me a little bit about, first we're going to talk about toxic.
Okay.
How does he get intoxicated?
You know what? There's a whole thing that they're doing this year where they're going back and kind of telling the story, the Smallville story of Smallville's mythology as far as the Green Arrow goes. And part of that happens in the episode Toxic, where they go back to the island that's like 10 years ago.
Okay.
And
so you had to shave, huh?
I had to. No, well, it was like stranded on an island, so I grew. I grew the beard as best I could, and it was one of those things where this guy from the past that I kind of had a run in with comes back into the present day and does the very thing to me that happened to him on the island, kind of. And so and there's a whole tie-in with Tess Mercer.
That's when we get a little insight as to
but things are different. Like, she's a little different, I'm a little different, and what worked in the past for us, what was a relationship in the past, is now a completely different relationship. It's turned on its head a little bit, which is great.
But she's the big mean boss.
She's a big mean boss. I think I even have a line where I say, "What happened to you?"
All right, good.
You know?
Setting it up. Davis Bloome, a.k.a. Doomsday. Do you have a lot of scenes with him? We talked about Tess Mercer.
He's the one that they call, because I tell them not to take me to the hospital when I'm poisoned.
Oh, right, because he's a paramedic.
Because they'll give me, what happens is, with this particular poison, they diagnose it wrong, and they give you adrenaline or steroids, I forget what they give you, and it kills you. So I say, don't take me to the hospital, you know, and Davis Bloome comes in and kind of is awfully nice in that scene to kind of puts himself out there, you know, risking his job by saying, okay, here's this, I'm not going to tell anybody, and we'll try to help him here. And I mean, nobody knows anything about the Doomsday thing, and I think it's something that he's actually just finds out in an upcoming episode. I think at the end of the episode, he's kind of figuring out that there's something wrong with him, you know. But other than that, it's weird because
this guy's too nice
he's
to
too
be,
nice,
you know,
right.
He's got to have something wrong with him.
And also, he turns into this huge monster, you know.
Have you seen the clips?
No, I haven't.
No, I can't wait.
I know.
Love interests.
Yeah.
Ollie, you know, Lois, the thing with Lois, as you said, went to hell.
She's just,
Who else is coming down the pipe for?
Well,
who is he going to get with his Cupid arrow? Hey, I like that. You could get a Cupid arrow.
I could get a Cupid arrow.
Yeah, get all of the ladies.
Let's not. Any idea you give them, like, the Cupid arrow? Good idea.
Yeah, they're going to be like,
another new costume. No, let's see. I mean, there's several. Really, what happens is if you follow the comic book mythology, he's a kind of a womanizer.
He's a player.
A lot more than he is on Smallville. So I think they harken back to that a little bit.
Okay.
We got a lot of women this year, and there's also that past relationship with Tess Mercer kind of comes to the front, and they start talking about that.
So Lois Lane, Tess Mercer, and eventually, we all know, at least as far as the mythology goes, Black Canary.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. She was in the premiere. They had Black Canary in the premiere, and then I believe she's coming back. I think she's coming back to do another episode in October. I don't know how many she's doing.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with that. I mean, that's definitely a possibility, right? If it's in line with the
I think
they're married.
Should. At least they get married. She stabs him in the throat or something like that. You know.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that won't. Yeah. Hopefully that won't happen.
But I think he comes back to life.